Hi guys, Richard here, Halifax Guitar School. Hope you're doing alright and keeping it safe. Today we're looking at this great little exercise based over 3 simple chords but adding more colour to your playing based on a video I saw of Johnny Marr from the Smiths. Okay guys, right, so we're basing this around 3 chords: A, C and D. Now, yonks ago I saw this really cool video, Johnny Marr, looking cool as with his Rickenbacker, talking about an old punk rock progression using A, C and D. And he explained it by starting like this. Now what I found really cool, that sounds cool to me, but then he said, right, I learnt that, but then I changed it to this. For me, that sort of playing is right up my street. It's more melodic, there's more colouring to it, but it's still taking it from those 3 chords, A, C and D, but just varying it slightly. So what I like to do, and I take influences from people like Johnny Marr and many other guitar players, but whenever I get an opportunity to play A in a song, I like to see if the A sus2 chord, which is the A but without the 3rd finger, to see if that works, and a lot of the time it does in this key. Also, when we go to the C, you can try the C major 7, so that's untechnical term, a C without your 1st finger. But then you have this variation of the D chord here, which to me just sounds so smart. You might recognise that's a really distinctive song by R.E.M. that goes Man on the Moon, which is C with this D variation. So if we go back to those 3 chords, A, C and D, we're changing it to A sus2 to C major 7, and then moving on to this D variation, which I call a C on the 3rd, 4th and 5th fret. Now if we start that with the same rhythm going back to the punk rock progression, but with now the alternatives, now if you can get that first of all, but then this is where the colour comes in, where we're a bit more intricate, picking around the notes, around the chords. Now for me, you can totally hear the Smiths there. Again, many others, but for me, with my sort of taste, I can absolutely hear a Smiths sound going on there. Now, if we talk about the A sus2 first of all, holding it on string D and string G on the 2nd fret, try and ignore the low E string. I want you to try going down A, D, G, B, and then coming back on string G, D, and then back to A. Now then when you get to the C major 7, there's a few ways you can do it, but for me, I'm going down to string A, D and G. So if I go back, now then I keep this shape, I move it along to fret 5 and 4, add the 1st finger, and again, you know, I do bang on about this, but I just think that's such a smart sound. Now if we go back slowly, now what I would suggest, I say this a lot, start slow, get it neat, get it tidy, and then work at the speed. If you go the other way, it becomes sloppy and you pick up bad habits, okay? So I'm going to go once more. And then within time, trying it a little bit quicker. You know, start around about 50% and then trying to get up to 100. A bit quicker. spectrum, I'm alternating as well, going down and up. Okay, so A sus2, C major 7, and then this varied D over 3, 4 and 5, which is the C shape. Again, if you see the link below here on the screen, it'll take you to my Patreon page where this lesson is included along with a tab with a PDF. Okay, so check that out with the link below. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Okay, so breaking down once more. And then the final part. Thank you for watching this, guys. Hope you've enjoyed that. 3 simple chords, but then adding more to your playing to create some dynamics and some colour. If you haven't subscribed already here on YouTube, please give us a subscribe, and also check out my Patreon page, the link below, which takes you over to these lessons but with much more resources. We've got jam tracks, we've got backing tracks, we've also got some hints and tips, and also a community board. And with every lesson that I do for you, you get the PDF documents as well for you to file at home, so you can print out and keep a track of your practice. Thank you for watching. See you again soon for another video. Take care. See you later.